Well, I've reviewed the original Lunarepic Low Flyknit a few weeks ago, and today we've got the newer version that dropped a few days ago, the Lunarepic Low Flyknit 2. Just like what Adidas has done with their Ultra Boost, Nike got one of their most comfortable shoes, revised the upper a little, and made a new shoe. So how does it compare? Let's find out. First up is the price. The Lunarepic Low Flyknit 2 retail for $160, which is $20 cheaper than the Ultra Boost 3.0. For that price, you're getting a very comparable shoe and saving 20 bucks. They also come in 5 colorways. Personally, I really like those green ones, but comment below and let me know which colorway you like best. You can pick up these guys over at Finish Line and get free shipping. Link for this is in the description below. The difference between the original Lunarepic Low Flyknit and the Lunarepic Low Flyknit 2, try saying that 2 times fast, is the construction of the upper. This is now a one solid piece bootie construction, which is very similar to the Ultra Boost. The one piece bootie construction fixes the biggest issue the original Lunarepic had, which was a constantly shifting tongue. The bootie construction also essentially makes the shoe a slip-on, and you don't have to tie your laces if you're wearing them casually. But when you do tighten these shoes, lockdown is amazing thanks to Nike's Flywire system. If you don't know already, Flywire is specific to Nike and essentially wraps around the upper of the shoe and helps give you a snug fit. The upper of the shoe is also very breathable and light because of the Flyknit. As the name implies, Flyknit is a knit material very similar to Adidas's Primeknit. But since Nike Flyknit isn't as stretchy as Adidas's Primeknit, your feet feel more secure in the Lunarepic Low Flyknit 2 when you run in them. The heel counter on the Lunarepic Low Flyknit 2 has also been revised from the original. They now have a fused overlay, which makes it a little stiffer and keeps your heel in place better when you wear them. Also, on the back of the heel counter, there's a little hit of 3M so people at night can see you if you like to run at night. Inside the shoe, there's an Ortho Light insole, and honestly, it's pretty flimsy and cheap. I think Nike should have dropped in a better insole. Whether you get the Nike Lunarepic Low Flyknit or the Nike Lunar Low Flyknit 2, you still get the same midsole, which honestly is probably the main reason why you would get these shoes. First up, there's no proper outsole on these shoes, so traction is okay at best. They perform best when they're on pavement. The midsole is made up of 2 different materials. The outer or white layer is your standard foam, and the green portion of the shoe is the actual Lunarlon. Lunarlon isn't as soft as Adidas Ultra Boost material, which might interest you if you're looking for something a little stiffer to run in. There are some people, like myself, that absolutely love boots, but there are some other people that don't like it as much because they feel like it's too squishy. On the side of the shoe, you will also notice these grooves, and that's there to give the foam layer a little more compressibility to keep up with the Lunarlon. And on the bottom of the shoe, you will see Nike's FlexPod system. If there's one thing Nike is good at, it's engineering these super stylized outsoles. The FlexPod system is very unique, and you notice them the moment you put on these shoes. The FlexPods are placed strategically on the shoe so that they can absorb as much energy as they can when you run. But fair warning, I have heard that gravel and salt like to get wedged in between the grooves of the FlexPods, causing them to leave a trail of debris when they eventually fall out. The Lunarlon and FlexPod system give the Lunarepic a very unique feel when you put them on, and you can really feel them working when you go out for a run in these. When it comes to fit, the Lunarepic 2 feel exactly the same as the original Lunarepic. If you do decide to pick up a pair of these shoes, you'll be just fine going true to size. Overall, Nike did a great job of getting a great shoe and revising it to make an amazing shoe. The only complaints I have about the Lunarepic 2 is the salt and gravel getting wedged into the FlexPod grooves and the cheap insole. But other than that, they have a very clean silhouette that can be worn as a lifestyle shoe, and if you do want to wear these while running, the Flywire system really gives you the lockdown you're looking for. Something the Ultra Boost cage can't really do as well. They're lightweight and breathable thanks to Flyknit, but in short, there are great alternatives to the Ultra Boost. Hey, if you made it this far, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you could, please high-five the like button, it helps the channel grow. If you like videos like this, subscribe. There are more product reviews and fitness advice videos coming. For more, check out gymcaddy.net, and I'll catch you next time.